Thank you, Jonathan.
All right, so if you're like me, and I guess like you too,
Yes.
allergies have not been kind lately, and so it has us asking a lot of questions.
That is why Dr. Edward Brooks with UT Health San Antonio is joining us in today's Leading Essay segment. Good morning, Doctor. Thank you so much for being up with us early this morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right, so first and foremost, what kind of distinguishes allergy symptoms from something more severe, a worse illness?
Yeah, this is a good question. We get this question all the time. And, allergies give you the congestion, stuffiness, and itching in the nose, and infections like viral infections, and even COVID can give you very similar kinds of symptoms. However, colds usually come and go, within a week or two, and allergies tend to, last for much longer. The term hay fever is kind of a misnomer because allergy doesn't give you fever. So if you have a fever, most likely you've got an infection. And finally, the other symptoms that colds and infections give you, muscle aches and pains or stomach upset, allergies don't typically do that. The pollen allergies don't.
So if you get a sinus infection and then can you get a fever or anything with the sinus infection, or is that something different? If you get a sinus infection from allergies, can you get a fever from that?
Right. People with allergies are prone to getting sinus infections because their sinuses don't drain very well. They're all clogged up. So yes, you can get a sinus infection, but if you do get the fever, again, it's an indication of an infection. You probably need to take an antibiotic for the sinus infection.
Now, we know oak, specific pollens here, causing a lot of allergic reactions, a lot of symptoms. So how do you find out what exactly you're allergic to?
Well, I like pet allergies because I tell people to do the cat challenge, put your face in a cat fur, and if you sneeze, you're allergic to them. That's actually probably better than any allergy test I can do. Obviously, we do allergy testing. There's the skin testing as well as blood testing that's fairly accurate, but it has, it's not 100%. Pollen allergies, again, we use the seasonality. So if you're miserable in December, around the holidays and through January, it's most likely mountain cedar. And in the last 2 months, if you're really miserable, it can be oak, but all the other trees pollinate at this time. So it's one of the trees, and that's where the testing really helps us distinguish. In the fall and the summer, and we have weeds and grasses, it's not as discreet, but ragweed's very discreet in the fall. So those kinds of tips helps us a lot. Mold's the hardest because mold comes and goes all year long.
I definitely don't want to do a cat test. I know I'm allergic to cats. That sounds like it would just make my allergies really act up. Okay, so we've heard there's so many different, remedies and myths out there. People say, oh, have honey. Honey helps with your allergies. Does that really help? And there's also some, over-the-counter natural things that stores sell saying this will help with your allergies. Do those remedies actually help?
Well, the problem with both of those, honey, I don't know there's been really a controlled clinical trial to study this, but there's really very little of the pollen proteins, which is what you're allergic to, in the honey. And if you ate bee pollen, maybe that might increase it, but the honey is mainly sugar. It's just sweet. So there's not much in there. The other thing is that bees, as you see in the picture, are collecting pollen from flowering plants, and that's how they get pollinated. Well, turns out what we're allergic to are those things that pollinate through the air. So it flies through the air and hits us in the nose. The flowers don't put out their pollen like that. They need the bees to pollinate them. So it's really a different family of plants that they're pollinating than what we're allergic to.
So I was reading a list the other day, and it said San Antonio was ranked as one of the worst cities in the country for allergies. So why would that be?
Well, I think I'm gonna just have to blame it on the mountain cedar because mountain cedar is very unique. It pollinates in the dead of winter when most cities really get a break from the pollinating, and it turns out that mountain cedar puts out tons of pollen. So it's like our worst time of year, during the holidays. So that probably goes a long way to giving us that reputation. And beyond that, I think there's some culture that I always joke that when someone says, "Oh, my nose is running," it must be my allergies. Half the time it's a cold that comes and goes. It's not truly allergies.
Okay, I know one really quick question. Claritin, Zyrtec, Allegra, is there a best one that people should take?
Not really. Some people like one over the other. I just tell people to try the one, and they all work equally well.
Okay.
And actually, if you just take more of the same one that's not working, usually that'll work.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Doctor, for joining us this morning. And of course, our Sarah Spivey will have the pollen count later, but we appreciate all your insight into the allergies we experience here in San Antonio. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too. And if anyone missed any part of that, we're going to have the full conversation. Just head to ksat.com.